So for this drill, we're going to be learning how to pronate and supinate the foot. Pronating the foot means that the arch is dropping down or it's elongating to help absorb shock. Supination is when the arch pops back up, it lifts from the ground, and the foot becomes a rigid lever. Our feet need to be able to do both through the gait cycle, so I'm going to teach you how to do that in this drill. What I'm going to have you do is you are going to stand in a staggered stance, both feet as straight as you feel comfortable with, and I don't want your other leg super far back here. It should just be a slight staggered stance here. I want you to look straight ahead, arms down by your side, and the first thing I want you to do is just try to relax as much as you can. Okay, I don't want you super stiff. I don't want you feeling like your quad's super stiff here. And the first thing I want you to think about is just having pressure equal between both feet. And I want you to start by thinking about somebody coming up behind your knee and almost karate chopping that front knee to the point where it just kind of bends out from underneath you and starts to glide forward. And then you push it all the way back to being straight, okay? Once again, super relaxed. Somebody's karate chopping that knee. Your body goes forward, and then you come on back. This whole time, your toes are relaxed, your ankles are relaxed. We're not trying to hold up our arches here. This is really more about learning to relax muscles than anything. Once again, you can also picture somebody, if you were in the clinic with me, I would be seated right in front of you, and I'd have my hands behind your knee, and I would just gently be guiding your knee forward, and then guiding it back. And this whole time you're letting the knee move, you want to think about pressure staying in your heel the whole time. So if you find like you're going this far forward and all the weight's in your toes, we don't want that, okay? We want to bring it back. This isn't about seeing how far your knee can go forward. This is learning how to relax the knee as it bends forward, which in turn helps to relax the foot and pronate the arch. So once again, I'm here, super relaxed. Somebody's karate chopping the back of my knee. As I glide forward, keeping pressure right in my heel and all the way back. And then turn the other way. Add a little bit more on. So now, once again, relax, take a few deep breaths, weight even between both legs. When my knee is straight, and this is important, if you make sure your knee straightens all the way, if you look down at your arch, it should be in its highest position. And I feel more weight on the back side of the heel. As I think about somebody kind of karate chopping that knee, moving forward, I start to feel that weight transfer a little bit more to the front side of the heel. It's still in the heel, but it's almost like the heel bone's rocking forward with me. And I can feel my quad working a little bit. I can feel some lower calf kicking on, and then pushing myself back. And those muscles aren't important to feel. I'm just letting you know what I'm feeling, just in case you are as well. But please know if that's not happening right now, that's totally fine. The main thing I want you to think about is knee straightening all the way, finding the back heel, really letting the knee bend first, and then your body just naturally follows. And now I'm feeling more weight in the front of the heel. Coming back and gliding back forward. We want to keep this simple. We want to really think about the knee bending without just our whole body going right over it. So let me show you an example of what I see all the time in the clinic. Is somebody will be in this position, and their first move when I tell them to bend their knee is this. And now their body weight is already over their foot, and my heel isn't even on the ground. So you really want to think somebody's almost giving you a hug from behind. So your body can't move, your knee starts to bend, and then you finally break free of that hug. And then you come back. This sounds simple, but if you can really learn this relaxation of the body, this gentle bend of the knee, your foot should feel different immediately after about 10 of these. And if you go and take a walk, it'll just feel like your foot has a little bit more contact with the ground, like you have a little bit more sensation in the foot. So go ahead and give that a try. Don't overcomplicate it. Just think relaxed knee, pressure stays equally between both feet as I start. The knee bends, and I slowly feel that weight go onto my front heel. And then as I push back, it's back into both feet equally, and my knees all the way straight. One more little simple problem solving. If it's hard for you to kind of let your knee bend, or you're one of those people that's kind of coming forward too quickly with the rest of your body, in this position, I want you to have your knee straight, physically tighten your quad, so like you're trying to pull your kneecap up, and then let it go, and just make sure that quad is completely jiggly. And then from there, just picture that person lightly karate chopping or gravity just pulling your knee forward, and that usually helps to decrease some of that tension in the knee if you're having problems with it. You might be doing completely fine, and that's great. That's what we're looking for. This one takes practice. It is not something that you're probably going to get on the first try, but this can make some of the biggest differences in people's feet if you spend a lot of time on it.